Howdy folks! A couple weeks back I did an unboxing and review on this little TS100 soldering iron, and I'll link to that below in the description and up in the little card doodad for anyone who's interested in that. I have been using it a fair amount over the past 2 weeks, giving it a good test drive on anything as small as some surface mount resistors on a circuit board right up to a big XT90 4S custom wiring harness I built for a customer, and it does everything so well. And like so many people have said, once you use a cartridge style or one of these integrated tip technology soldering irons or soldering stations, you'll never go back to the old ceramic slide-on tips. And I can totally understand why now. I've been so impressed with this, so much so that I'm actually contemplating getting an actual soldering station with the cartridge style, such as the Ksger FX951. Probably too much though for hobbyist use. Kind of looking at those T12 soldering stations. There's some good ones out there for, you know, 50 to 70 bucks. Regardless of that, I'm the kind of person, when I really like something, I want to understand how it works better. And I was really curious how these tips function compared to the older style tips. You know, the older style tips, you know, it's pretty easy to understand how they work. You know, this is a replacement ceramic heating element for my soldering station, and you know, they're easy to comprehend. You know, you've got two wires that feed the resistive heating element inside the ceramic core, and then you've got two sensor elements for the thermocouple inside, and you know, very basic. Whereas these integrated tips, there's only two contacts on them. You know, you've got this contact too, which is just the ground for the iron tip. But these two are both for the heating element and sensors. Now, I'm trying to figure out how that works. The way I believe it works is they're using the heating element for dual purpose, both as the heater and also as the variable resistor or thermistor. And we can check that out real quick. I've just got this my multimeter hooked up. We're an ohm scale to this tip, and you can see it's reading 8.1, roughly 8 ohms. And I'm just going to heat the tip up with a lighter, and we can see the resistance dropping. So very much the same as a a thermistor. So I believe that's how they're doing it. They're using the heating element as the resistor for the sensor, for the temperature sensor. Now that's just my thoughts. If anyone who knows more about these wants to comment below in the comments, go ahead. You know, we're all trying to learn how these things work. As you can see, as we quench this with a damp sponge, the resistance is climbing back up as the tip cools. So the other thing I wanted to figure out, or see how this works, is what the voltage looks like going to the tip. So all I've done here is I've got my little TS100, and the contact tips, or the contacts that the tip usually rests against, I've just got some alligators hooked up to it. Two are feeding the oscilloscope so we can see the voltage and how it's pulsing it, and two going right to the tip, of course. So I'm just going to turn this on, and we'll keep an eye on the scope here. Be better if we had a digital scope one of these days. So you can see how, again, how fast this heats up. Okay, you can see what was going on there. It was feeding it full voltage across, and I've tried this with a lower voltage. So basically the tip is getting whatever voltage you're feeding it. Right now we're feeding it with a 6S LiPo pack at storage state, so around 22, 23 volts. And we can determine that we're at 5 volts per division, zeros at the bottom. Let's just make sure we zero out our position there. But you can see 5, 10, 15, 20, and maybe 2 ticks, so around 22 volts. And right now it's at maintaining the temperature. I've just got it set at 200 Celsius. And we can see there's short little pulses, 0 volts, short little pulse, 0 volts, and what are we, 5 milliseconds per division. So roughly what, 5, 10, about 12 milliseconds it refreshes. Let's quench this with the damp sponge and see what happens here. So you can see it's basically just an on and off digital signal. It it lengthens the on time, and it's very rapid. You can see as soon as I quench that tip with the sponge, it is reacting, and then it's coming right back down. So I just thought that was really interesting. When you look at a regular iron, it's on and then it's off. And it's not, the frequency isn't as tight. It doesn't react nearly as quickly. So you can really appreciate how quickly these do react when you're actually looking at that voltage comes on, and then how it keeping that tip absolutely at the right set temperature. It's pretty impressive. So it's just a quick little boring video, but if anyone is kind of curious how these integrated or cartridge style tips work, it looks like the heating element works as both the sensor and the heater. Again, comments below if anyone's got any other ideas. Cheers folks, have a good one.